Hello everyone, continuing from last video. Today, let's take a look at Lippe's game. Today, I'd like to mention about direction. When we play a game, it is very easy to play right next to where our opponent just played before. I think it happens when you play so fast. If you play very quickly, you can follow your opponent's move, right? So to prevent this, I recommend you guys thinking a little more carefully. Then you can see that the other direction is bigger or more important. And one more thing is, in my opinion, he is very active and aggressive in general, but sometimes it's unnecessary or unreasonable. For pure players, I recommend that you fight a lot and clash, then you can learn a lot by being broken. Does it make sense? But for Lippe's case, he's a 3 dan already, so I think he needs to soften up a little bit because he is quite strong. Of course, if you attack more, you get more chances, but at the same time, it is more risky, right? So today, I'd like to point out 2 points. The first one is direction. And the second one is being a bit more softer, okay? My student Lippe is white and there is no komi. Black player is 2 dan. This is good. And black played here. What do you think about this move? Already black has 1, 2, 3, 4 stones, and this is safe and this is healthy. So black can play away. Yeah, I think this is very attractive. But for some reason, black player played this move. And now, let me ask you a question. Where is the best place for white? Let me give you several options. A, B, C. The right answer is B. You can move on. You can play away. Because in this case, these 2 stones are very light. It is hard to be attacked. So white want to tenuki. This is the first part I mentioned before we start. For Lippe, if you played here, since your opponent played just here before, then you can think differently. Okay, this is the actual game. Now white invaded here, but this is the point where I thought Lippe is a bit aggressive. Lippe is very active. Yeah, of course white can invade and fight, but in this case, since this is very early opening, white can think about this move. Personally, if I were white, I would play here. If black answers, white can play away. I recommend Lippe would play this kind of move. I think for his level, if he would be able to play this kind of soft move, I'm sure he can get to the next level. This is the actual game, but it is okay. Now let me ask you another question. This is black's turn. Where should black play? A, B. The actual game black played here, but the upper side is more important. As you see, these 2 stones are already safe. White cannot attack this group severely. Black can escape. So in this case, the upper side is more important, but I guess probably black played here because this is near from this point where white player just played just before. Yeah, that's my guess. So, I mean, in this case, you can stop and think about where to play. And then if you have some time to think about it, I think you can play this area. Okay. This is actual game. This is so good. White is nice. And with this pick, white played so well. That's why white player Lippe is so strong. Yeah, perfect response. And now let me give you a quiz. Where would you play? Black to play. A, B. The right answer is B. Likewise, this move, black player answered like this. But as you see, this area is so strong, so perfect. So black doesn't need to add a stone here. So black can play away. If black plays here, white cannot cut easily because if black takes this one stone, black can get very strong. So later black can aim at this counter attack. So black can fight like this. Anyway, this is the actual game. White tries to cover. Um, Personally, I think this kind of movie is very awesome, you know. This kind of move smells like a professional, but a little bit, it could be a little bit too much because black has a way out. But the actual game, black player played on this side. So now here is a question. Where should white play? A or B? Since black didn't play on this side, white want to block here. This is so beautiful. Actually, this kind of move is amazing. We cannot value this or with a number, I think. This is just so beautiful. Okay. But Lippe played here. Yeah, this is a bit wrong direction. So turning direction is very, very high skill level, I think. But you can play here, right? Yeah. So this is the actual game. Black player played this move, but probably he wanted to play this kind of move, right? Anyway, so this is the actual game. White tried to block the center, but like this move, this is a bit too much. This is the actual game. Black played here, so white managed to escape, but if black had played here, white would have been in trouble. Yeah, this group is now in danger. In this situation, this group is totally fine. Black cannot block this group. It cannot be sealed in, right? But since white played this move, suddenly white could have been in danger. So that's why this kind of move is very dangerous. So with this move, actually there is no way to cover this side. White cannot cover the center, so in this situation, white could have played on this side. Then this stone is now lonely, so black should take care of this stone. Then I don't know how black can save this group. Maybe black should go out from this side, then Yeah, white can just play like this. White doesn't need to cover all this part. White can just cut and taking away black's eye shape, then this is good enough. But this is the actual game. Black missed this cover, so white managed to go out. And yeah, this is also very nice shape. With this move, black should have tried to come out. So this kind of move is a little bit, this is a move that artificially trying to cover this side. Yeah, I don't know how to explain the artificial move. Yeah, I mean, if you can cover naturally, it's okay. But in this case, if black plays here, actually white cannot cover the center, right? If white plays here, then there is this weakness. So if white extends, then I think black can push. Black can keep pushing because white has this weakness. So covering the upper side is actually impossible. But I think this is Lippe's style. For some perspective, this is very nice style, very powerful, and the opponent gets some pressure. Yeah, but sometimes it could be a little bit too much. The actual game went like this. This is very successful for white. Finally, white got to block the upper side perfectly, and this is so nice. So now white is leading by a lot, almost 10 points. When it starts, since there is no gomi, black was ahead by 6 points, but now white is leading by almost 10 points. After P, white cut the upper side and tried to block this side. It was okay. And the sequence went like this, and finally white got to capture these 5 stones, and this is so big, right? And this is a very, very important stones. So white just could have chosen the simplest way. But in this case, Lippe tried to come out on this side, but as you see, this is a neutral point, right? No benefit for territory. So in this case, white just could have captured these 3 stones like this, because now this group is not perfect. So white can save this group, then this is the simplest way to save this group, right? And of course, black can save this group, but then white can play away. Then white is leading by more than 15 points. There is no problem. But white pushed through. But after several sequences, you see the corner looks a bit weaker than before. So, and white reinforced with this move. And after this cut, white went back to this side. So now we can compare this situation with the previous situation, like nothing happened. Then what did white gain with this push through? Nothing. He lost some points, right? So now white is ahead by more than 10 points, but the actual game, after all this exchange, white is leading by just 5 points. So white lost almost 5 points over here. So this is the actual game. So at this point, I can say for Lippe, you can control your intensity. Since you got a lot of points over here, so now you can just be satisfied and then play this simple move, play this soft move. Because this kind of move could be aggressive. I mean, if there are times you can push hard, then sometimes you can just step back like this. Actually, this is not stepping back, just white is saying, let me win, right? I won. Yeah, something like that. So this is the actual game, and now white is leading by 5 points. And actually, the upper side, white played so well, actually. So white cannot lose this game. Yeah, so far so good. But in this case, white played this Atari. But when you are ahead more than 15 points, like this game, then you can just step back like this. This is safer, right? This is kind of Lippe style, just moving forward, pushing forward. But after several sequence, yeah, he steps back, right? Then it could have been better at this moment. White could have played here, right? Actually, when black played here, the upper left corner, the odds is so bad. So white just could have let black connect underneath. Then there was no problem. But the actual game, Lippe stepped back and later black managed to live inside. You see, this is more than 20 points, right? That's a lot. So before white was leading by almost 18 points. So now the game became equal. Yeah, so that's why sometimes you can step back like this. So now the game is 50-50 and this is echo. Now this group has only one eye here. So this group and these four stones are having a capturing race. So this now white connected here, but white could have increased his liberty, then black should answer, then white could have continued this call. But after this move, black captured these four stones, so now black started leading. Okay, how was today's game? I mentioned about several moments about choosing directions, like for white, this move rather than this invasion, and for black, this move rather than jumping to the center. And one more similar situation. Yeah, now this is not that urgent, so black can change the direction. And now white can block the center and ignore the right side. And this is too much, so white could have just played like this. And when you are leading by a lot, you can just step back. You can just play the simplest move, the most safe move, You don't have to attack your opponent group, right? Sometimes it could be unnecessary. So yeah, I recommend this kind of simple move, okay? And later on, now this Atari, this is unnecessary. Sometimes you can just play the simplest move. And the upper side, yeah, this is also would be much safer. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.